Welcome to Talk in English.
May I have your business card, please?
Of course. Here you go.
Could you share your contact information with me?
I'd be happy to share my contact information with you.
Would you mind giving me your card?
Not at all. Here's my card.
Do you have a card I can take?
Certainly. Please take one.
Can I get your contact details?
Sure. Let me provide you with my contact details.
Is it okay if we exchange business cards?
That sounds great. Let's exchange business cards.
Could you pass me your business card?
Here's my business card for you.
Would you be willing to swap cards with me?
I'd be delighted to swap cards with you.
Can we do a card exchange?
Absolutely. Let's do a card exchange.
Are you open to trading cards?
Sure, I'm open to trading cards.
What's the proper way to exchange business cards in your culture?
In our culture, it's customary to exchange business cards with a polite bow and a smile. We offer our cards with both hands, holding it facing the recipient.
Do you have any tips for making a good first impression when exchanging business cards?
Making a positive first impression when exchanging business cards is crucial. Maintain eye contact, offer a warm smile, and engage in a brief, pleasant conversation to establish rapport.
When is it appropriate to offer someone your business card?
It's appropriate to offer someone your business card when you meet them for the first time in a professional or networking context. Typically, you do this during the initial introduction or after a meaningful conversation.
What information should be included on a business card?
A standard business card should include essential details like your name, job title, company name, contact information, phone, email, and address, and possibly a clean and straightforward logo.
How do you pronounce your name correctly?
My name is pronounced Emily Anderson.
How do you address someone if you forget their name after exchanging cards?
If you forget someone's name after exchanging cards, don't worry. You can graciously say, "I'm sorry, but it seems I've forgotten your name. Could you please remind me?"
Should I wait for the other person to offer their business card first?
Waiting for the other person to offer their business card first is a good practice, especially in more formal settings. It shows respect and allows you to gauge the appropriate timing.
What do you do if you receive a business card with mistakes or errors?
If you receive a business card with mistakes or errors, it's best not to point them out immediately. Focus on the conversation and address the issue discreetly later if necessary.
Is it common to include a photo on a business card in your country?
Including a photo on a business card is not very common in our country, but it can vary depending on personal preferences and industry norms.
Are there any cultural taboos or customs related to exchanging business cards?
There aren't specific taboos, but it's essential to be polite, respectful, and mindful of cultural differences when exchanging business cards internationally.
How do you store and organize the business cards you receive?
I find it helpful to store and organize received business cards in a dedicated holder or digitally, using apps designed for this purpose.
Can you give me an example of a polite way to ask for someone's business card?
A polite way to ask for someone's business card could be, "I've enjoyed our conversation. Would you mind sharing your contact details so we can stay connected?"
Do you prefer digital business cards or traditional printed ones?
I appreciate both digital and traditional printed business cards, depending on the situation. Digital cards are convenient for quick exchanges, while printed ones offer a personal touch.
What is the significance of the design and color of a business card?
The design and color of a business card can reflect your brand identity and professionalism. It's important to choose elements that align with your industry and personal style.
How do you follow up after exchanging business cards with someone?
To follow up after exchanging business cards, consider sending a thank you email expressing your appreciation for the meeting and your interest in future collaboration.
Have you ever had an interesting or memorable experience while exchanging business cards?
Yes, I've had memorable experiences exchanging business cards, such as meeting potential collaborators who later became valuable partners.
Are there any specific etiquettes for exchanging business cards in a formal setting?
In formal settings, it's essential to maintain decorum and professionalism when exchanging business cards. Always use both hands and take your time.
What do you do if someone gives you their business card but you don't want to stay in touch?
If you don't wish to stay in touch with someone after receiving their business card, it's polite to thank them and not initiate further contact.
How do you ensure that you remember the details on a business card?
To remember the details on a business card, I often jot down notes on the back of the card about the person or our conversation.
Do you think the practice of exchanging business cards will change with technology?
With advancing technology, the practice of exchanging business cards may evolve, but they continue to hold value as tangible symbols of connection and professionalism.
What is the significance of the exchange of business cards in your business culture?
The exchange of business cards is significant in our business culture as it signifies a willingness to establish professional relationships and explore potential collaborations.
Have you ever received a business card with a unique or unusual design?
Yes. I've received business cards with unique and unusual designs, which always leave a lasting impression and spark interesting conversations.
Do you think business cards are still relevant in today's digital age?
Business cards remain relevant in today's digital age because they provide a tangible and personal connection that goes beyond virtual interactions.
What should you do if you accidentally spill something on someone's business card?
If you accidentally spill something on someone's business card, it's best to apologize sincerely and offer to replace it if necessary.
How do you handle situations where you can't read the text on a business card?
If you can't read the text on a business card due to language differences, politely ask the person for clarification or assistance.
Are there any specific rituals or customs associated with exchanging business cards in your country?
While there aren't specific rituals, we emphasize respect and professionalism when exchanging business cards in our culture.
What information on a business card do you find most important?
The most important information on a business card is your name, job title, and contact details, as they facilitate future communication and networking.
How do you express gratitude after receiving someone's business card?
Express gratitude after receiving someone's business card by saying, "Thank you for sharing your contact information. I look forward to staying in touch."
Can you share any stories of networking success through exchanging business cards?
I've had several networking successes through exchanging business cards, where maintaining a genuine connection and following up played pivotal roles.
How do you deal with language barriers when exchanging business cards internationally?
To overcome language barriers when exchanging business cards internationally, consider using translation apps or having bilingual cards.
Are there any legal requirements for the information on a business card in your area?
Legal requirements for business card information may vary by area, so it's essential to comply with local regulations.
What is the significance of the business card exchange in building business relationships?
The exchange of business cards is significant in building professional relationships as it establishes a direct and personal connection for future communication.
How do you handle situations where you receive a business card from someone you don't want to connect with?
If you receive a business card from someone you don't wish to connect with, it's polite to accept it graciously and not initiate further contact.
Do you have any tips for designing an effective and memorable business card?
Designing an effective and memorable business card involves balancing creativity with professionalism, using legible fonts, and incorporating your brand identity.
How do you ensure that you don't lose the business cards you receive?
To ensure you don't lose the business cards you receive, it's a good practice to store them in a dedicated holder or digitize the information.
Is there a specific way to hold and present your own business card when offering it to someone?
When offering your own business card, hold it with both hands and present it face up so the recipient can easily read it.
What do you do if you receive a business card but forget to give yours in return?
If you forget to give your business card in return, you can send an email later with your contact information and a brief message.
How do you handle situations where you receive a business card from someone who doesn't speak your language?
To handle situations with language barriers, consider using translation apps or gesturing to convey your intention to exchange cards.
Are there any cultural differences in the way business cards are exchanged?
There can be cultural differences in the way business cards are exchanged, so it's important to be adaptable and respectful when interacting with people from different cultures.
How do you maintain the freshness of the information on your business card?
To maintain the freshness of the information on your business card, Regularly update it with any changes in your contact details or job title.
What do you do if you notice a mistake on your own business card after it's printed?
If you notice a mistake on your own business card after it's printed, consider printing corrected cards and discreetly replacing the erroneous ones.
How do you handle the situation when someone you've already met gives you their business card again?
If someone you've already met gives you their business card again, accept it graciously and thank them. It might be a simple oversight.
Are there any superstitions or beliefs related to business cards in your culture?
While there aren't specific superstitions, treating business cards with respect is a common practice in our culture.
How do you incorporate social media or online profiles into your business card?
You can incorporate social media or online profiles into your business card by including icons or QR codes that link to your profiles.
What is the standard size for business cards in your country?
The standard size for business cards in our country is typically 3.5 inches by 2 inches, 8.9 centimeters by 5.1 centimeters.
How do you handle the exchange of business cards in a casual or non-business setting?
In casual or non-business settings, you can still exchange business cards if the opportunity arises, but it's not as common as in professional settings.
What do you think is the most important aspect of a business card? Design, information, or presentation?
The most important aspect of a business card is the information it contains, as it serves as a bridge for building professional relationships.
How do you handle the situation when someone declines to take your business card?
If someone declines to take your business card, respect their decision and don't push it. Simply thank them for their time.
How do you use the information on a business card to build a professional relationship?
To build a professional relationship using a business card, follow up promptly, express genuine interest, and find common ground for collaboration.
Do you have any personal strategies for making a lasting impression when exchanging business cards?
To make a lasting impression when exchanging business cards, focus on the quality of your interactions, active listening, and being genuinely interested in the person you're meeting.